Welcome back to CodeMate TV. My name is Amir, and today I'm going to talk about my IELTS, especially its speaking part. I'm an introverted person. It's really demanding for me to find a partner to practice speaking. I was introverted, and still I am, maybe. So I decided to use my programming skills to create one. I created a partner, an AI assistant speaking partner to practice speaking using Selenium. And the good news is that today I'm going to create one with you guys. So we will go through it step by step, and I will show you how you can create your own AI speaking partner using Python. So let's get started. So to talk about our job, we're going to implement a robot or AI assistant speaking partner to ask questions like IELTS speaking, especially for task 1 and task 2. So I'm going to use Selenium because it is fast and powerful enough to make this happen. And for automation part actually, and I'm going to use Bing Translator to convert our txt string into voices. For example, you can see that by clicking on this button, we can hear what the text is.
Hello, CodeMate TV.
Hello, CodeMate TV. For example, what do you do? We're going to automate.
What do you do?
This scenario for IELTS speaking task 1 for 5 questions, and after asking 5 questions, our AI partner going to ask a question and for task 2, and it gives us a topic, and it's like an IELTS exam, and it really works. It's amazing. So to work with Selenium, you just have to first pip install Selenium. I have already installed it, so I don't have a problem with it. Then you have to, if you want to work with Google Chrome, which I suggest, you just have to download the Chrome driver similar to your Google Chrome versions. So I'm using the 125, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So you just have to simply copy the link here and then download it. It's a download URL. So I've already downloaded, so it's a exe file, 17 megabyte, and using this one, our Selenium can work actually. So I will put the link in the description so you can download it. So first implement and code to open the Bing Translator, then we go through all the scenarios step by step. So first of all, I have imported the essential libraries in Selenium, and then imported time to have some sleep between the tasks and process. So then I just put the Chrome driver, the path to the service part, because we want our Selenium to read the Chrome driver and automate the job. So we just have to follow the code that I've written. So the main code, that to start our main job, we need to first open the Bing Translator website. So first you need to just copy the URL, and by using driver.get function, you can simply open the page, open the target page that you want to automate. because Selenium closes the web driver after doing the tasks. I just want to add 5 seconds to show you how it works. It should open the Bing Translator as you saw, and then wait for 5 seconds. So yeah. Now yeah, we just need to insert our questions, such as for example, how old are you? And then wait for 2 seconds maybe, because there is no option for playing. Then we need to wait for this
How
option.
old are you?
And then click to this button. That's it. So consider that we have 2 questions. Right now we will expand the code later. Just wait. For example, how old are you? And the next question is what do you do? What do you do, for example? So we want a list of for I in Q. Now first we need to first identify the input box and this button using Selenium. The way that we can do is you just need to right click and find the element that we want to locate or find, and here you can see that this element has an ID, so we can use its ID. Also you can use its class name. Also you can copy the full X path, and also you can use CSS selector and other things. Selenium offers many features, you just have to follow its documentation. I want to use ID in this for this job, so let me just first test it before having a while loop. So there is an input box, and by using driver that find underscore element, and we need to by ID. For example, if you want to use class name, you can simply use class name or CSS selector, or maybe XPath. You have many options. I want to go with ID, and then you just have to enter the ID that you want to find. So the ID was TTA underscore. You just have to copy no matter what it is. So now we have the input box. So now we need to insert something to it, or send some questions or input. For example, to show how it works, we can say that input box dot send keys. By using this method, we can send something if it has the option. For example, you cannot send keys to some clickable button. For example, hello. Then after that, yeah, let me just show you. For example, 3 seconds. Okay. I have a problem with my internet, so that's why it takes time, but no worries. It's really important to have a good internet connection, because elements need to be loaded. That's why I'm using time.sleep a lot in this project. You will see. And what happened? Let me rerun the code. My internet is really awful. Oh, okay. So now it should type hello after detecting the element, as you saw, and then after 3 seconds it closes. So now we need to just click on play button simply, as we did for input box. We need to just inspect and put the mouse on the bottom, and you can find that it has an ID. It has an ID, so you need to just copy the ID, and then we need to for example, paste the ID that we just copied and set a name for it. And then let me just increase this sleeping time. Then if it is clickable, and you know and you believe that it is clickable and it's a button, for example, you can simply say that play that click, and it clicks. But we need to wait. For example, maybe it's a part 2 questions. As you know, it's not short, it's long. It's a long question, so we don't know how much time does it take, so I cannot say time that sleep. I just use a trick. For example, press enter for next question, maybe instead of time sleep, because it waits until we press the enter. I mean, after entering something and then press enter. So let's check it out. Hello. Okay. Then
Hello.
as you saw, and wait, it wait until show press the next button, next press enter for next question. So we just need to press enter and it closes automatically. So now we have everything that we need. We just need to prepare the IELTS exam environment in our code, and just simply send the input, send the keys and a string questions, and then play and wait for our answer, and then next question. That's it. So I think we don't need to show you how you can make a loop using a list. I just wanted to show you. I have created a text file including many questions. What is your name? What is your job? You can just put your own questions. There are many sample on the internet. You just have to copy them and paste them here. And also I have put some repetitive questions, and I will explain why. So also I need to say that we don't know how many questions are available, and we just want 10 questions or maybe 5 questions for task 1. Maybe you have 500 questions. When I was working with this script in that time 2 years ago, I had something like maybe 400. So I just want 10 of them. So actually for loop doesn't work. We need a while loop for this scenario. But let me just we need to remove these parts, but first of all we need to read the questions. So f equals to open, and the name was task1q, the txt, and there is a mode, it's a reading mode. Then we need to read all lines, and now we have all the questions here. So now we need a while loop. Also, let me let me make it a little bit cleaner. For example, this part, these are some preparation for our job, and I will put them I will put these lines in the loop. Just let me write it. So first we need to read the questions, then we need a while loop, and let me explain why I have put some repetitive questions, because we want our speaking partner to be realistic somehow. Indeed, we want something new. Each time we run the code, we don't want the first question be what is your name, because as you can see, when you run the code, always the first question is what is your name, and the second question is what is your job. We want our AI, speaking partner, to ask questions randomly based on our task 1 question list. That's why I'm going to use a random library, and after reading the questions, I want to in a while loop, I want to, for example, I want to take a random questions from the list each time in our loop, and we can say that also I need to specify something like task 1 q equals to this, and ran question is random dot choice. You don't need to install random in Python, you already have it. It's one of the essential libraries. And when you give a list to random dot choice, it selects one of the items randomly each time. So, and when you select something randomly, it is it may select what is your name twice or maybe 3 times. So we need to handle it, and that's why we need to make a list name asked, and each time that our speaking partner asks a new question, we need to add the question to the asked and asked list. And let me explain. So ran question random dot choice. So if the ran question in asked, we just need to continue and skip this part, and else we can work with the work with our job. So now here we just need to find the element here. Let me just copy this part and put them here. Otherwise, else you need to first find the element, then send random question to the same keys, and then sleep for 4 seconds. And then you need to find the play button and click and wait for the enter of the user for next questions. And also you have 200 or 300 questions. We need to break the loop. We don't want one to be asked 400 questions for IELTS Speaking Task 1. We need only 10 or maybe 5. So we need to break this loop. That's why we can say num asked equals to 0, and then if num asked equals to, for example, 5 in this scenario, you just need to break. And yeah, each time it first let me explain a little bit, because it's a little bit dirty here. First we select a question randomly from the questions that we have. Then we check that is it new or not. If it is new, it goes to this part and do the job. Insert the keys, send the keys, and then click on play button and wait until pressing enter. And yeah, that's it. I think it's for the task one. Let's run it. Let's see what happens. Let me see what happened here. We need to first call the preparation. Then let me do something. Task one. In here, here we just need to copy this part and yeah, sounds okay. It's only for task one. After preparation, we need to do the task one job. Okay. It's a preparation part. It just opens the Bing Translator. Thanks to my internet connection, it is really boring. Yeah, then we implement then we will implement task 2, and actually this script is really great, and the result is game-changing. Yeah, internet is really okay. So what is your job's position, for example?
What is your job's position?
And we answer, for example, I'm a programmer and I do blah 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 blah. And when your answer is done, you just have to press enter, and it goes for the next question.
What is your job's position? What is your name?
I actually, as you see, let me show you. I just forgot to clear the input box. There is a wonderful feature in Selenium. After, I forgot many things. My bad. So yeah, let me just close it. You need to okay. You need to after finishing the first question, you need to clear the input box, and you can simply say that input box dot clear. Then I say we need to wait for 1 second because of my internet problem, and also after this we need to increase non-masked. It's an infinite loop. We want to break it, definitely. So non-masked plus equals to 1. Now it sounds reasonable and it should work. Let me just check everything again for the task 1. Okay. Internet, okay, it was fine this time, hopefully. Okay. Yeah, what is your job's position? Again, it was not random.
What is your job's position?
Yeah. For example, I'm a programmer, as I said. Press enter for next question, and
do you work or are you a student?
Do you work or are you a student? You answer the question. I am a student. I'm, for example, doing something from this college, from that college. And after your answer is done, just press enter for next question.
What is your name?
What is your name? My name is Amir, for example. And it should be 5 questions. Let me.
What is your job?
What is your job? I'm a programmer, for example.
How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 24. And yeah, that's it. So as you saw, it asked all questions, and well, it's really great. So I think we're done with task 1. Let's implement task 2. And in task 2, I have prepared other questions, as you can see, but be careful. In task 1, all questions were only one line. I mean, what do? There is no context. Like, I just lost my camera. Sorry. Now everything is okay. Yeah, as you can see, it's long, and it's not just a simple line. Describe a time you spend a lot of money on something. You should say what you bought, as you are familiar with the type. I mean, task 2 questions. We cannot just say read lines, because these are not lines. Instead, we first read all the questions in a single file by using, let me explain you step by step. For example, f equals to open, and let me copy this line. So it's a task 2 question, just, and but instead of read lines, we need to say something like read. Yeah, only read. It reads all the questions in once. So then we need to split the questions by this character. You need to be a little bit smart to divide the questions. This is the way that I was working with my script, and it worked, and it still works. You can just split the questions, the context, by this character, and then you have the questions in a simple string type. Let's see. For example, and I will show you how it works. Let me just see you what is inside the task 2 question. So oh, sorry, f.read instead of read. So as you can see, we have the complete txt file. We don't want the it's only a file. It's only a single string file. And now we just need to divide task 2 questions by split them using the function split in Python, and then we say that divide all the divides the lines, divides the questions by this character. So now we have a list of 3 items. Then we can say that print, let's print them out. So as you can see, now they are a list, including 3 questions. And by simply, for example, the first one, if it's for example, a random function, select one of them. As you can see, only Describe a time when you spend a lot of money on something. So now, as we did in task 1, we need a random we need to take questions randomly, but it's not a while loop because there is only one question in part 2. So task 2, rand question random dot choice, and then we just have to select one of the questions in task 2 question. Then, as we did here, we don't need this line. Also, we don't need also yeah, we need everything. So yeah, it's send rand question, then it clicks on play button, and then press enter for next question. There is no next question, so just press enter, and we need to clear the input box and wait for 1 second. And let's check the code. Hope it works. Let me rerun. At this time, internet is really, I don't know. Okay. So first for task 1, and then a question for task 2. What is your father's name, for example?
What is your father's name?
Next question.
What is your car?
What is your car? I have a Lamborghini, in a dream. And
what is your job?
What is your job? I'm helping people, for example. So kind. Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from the earth. Yeah, you need to answer the questions like IELTS exam, and then press enter.
How old are you?
How old are you? I think it was the last question, and we need to move to the part 2. Let me see. We should randomly select one of the.
How old are you? Describe a piece of clothing that someone bought for you. You should say what it was, who bought it for you, why he bought it for you, and explain how you felt about learning this good news.
So, as you saw, our task 2 question worked. And how old are you? Oh, we forgot to clear this part. Why? Let me see. Yeah, there should be a problem there, and we will fix it. No worries. So task 1 was fine, and yeah, task 1 was fine. Also, yeah, everything was okay. So it's task 2 was also fine. So we just have to make it like a IELTS exam. What can we do? We can say that so after pressing enter, as you saw, the audio was not preferable somehow. So we can also print the run question in terminal so you can see. And after seeing question, I mean after when the question appears in task 2, we have 1 minute to think about the question as we do in IELTS exam. So I mean after this part, we need something like for example, print for example, you have 60 or 1 minute to think about it, and many of examiners say that you can take note if you wish or something like that. So then here we just need to wait for 60 seconds, and then we can say that let me, yeah, I just wanted to make the terminal a little bit beautiful. So after that, after 60 seconds, I mean after 1 minute, the examiner says that now you can start. And you have something like 2 minutes, and after finishing, then you can press enter. And okay, I got something. I just forgot to add the question into asked list. That's why, as you saw, there were some repetitive questions sometimes, and just we need to, after, for example, num asked plus equals to 1, just ask that append rand queue, so we won't see or encounter with repetitive questions anymore. I just found it right now without no reason, thanks God. So it's quite normal to see these problems because I have not prepared the code. I had not prepared the code before, and I'm just writing the code with you guys right now. So these problems, I hope, be quite normal. So now we have task 1, and then we have task 2, and also we just cleared, make our terminal a little bit beautiful, and it is now more interactable. And let's give it a try, and then I want to do something interesting.
What is your job?
Okay.
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
What is your job's position?
What is your job's position? For example, I'm the head of I'm the manager forwarder, or senior or junior Python programmer, other things.
What is your name?
What is your name? Yeah, you just have to find IELTS task 1 questions.
How old are you?
I just wanted to keep it simple as possible.
How old are you? Describe a piece of clothing that someone bought for you. You should say what it was, who bought it for you, why he bought it for you, and explain how you felt about learning this good news.
Okay. You have 1 minute to think about it. Our time is started. We have a problem here. What is how old are you here? I think we have forgot something. We have forgotten actually. My bad. Can you see? No, you can't see because it's not an online streaming educational video. So I'm alone, unfortunately. Let me just first close the code because we know that it works. These are just some time sleep. So after task 1, it doesn't clear the input box. And I don't know why. Send key, and here we clear the input box, but I don't know what happens. So input box, send key. Yeah, everything sounds okay, guys. And as you can saw, we do not have how old are you here. We have describe a piece of clothing that someone bought for you, and so no, there's no how old are you. How old are you was the last question of task 1, and we saw it in the beginning of task 2 question, and it was really weird, and I don't want to skip the video. I want to fix it right now. So let me think about it. If till now anybody knows what is happening, please put some comments about the question, about the problem, if you know the problem. I don't know the problem right now. For that, how old are you? But we clear the input box first, and I don't know. Maybe we can do something clumsy before starting task 2. We can just try to clear the input box, and I believe it's not efficient. I believe there is something problematic here. Something that is problematic. English is really boring. What's happening, guys? Task 2, run driver define element, then send key, and after sending key you just have to click on play button and clear for task 2, and also for here we have a run question right now. So I want to do something inefficient because I don't want to make this video longer. Just let me check the last time. First I thought that it combines the rank questions, the last rank questions of task 1, but we again implemented it, so it should be clear. Okay, no problem. So we just have to here yeah, there are some times that you don't know what to do. You just have to skip the process. We have the input box, and then I want to use try except because maybe the input box is already cleared. We don't know. Yeah, just try to make our input box clear, and we don't have problem with the errors, and then we should go to task 2. Just let me check it out, and let me explain what we want to do. What is your name? Okay.
What is your name?
None of your business. You're really boring. Okay.
What is your job?
Next question.
What is your job's position?
I wish I could skip IELTS exam like this. Next question. I don't want to answer the examiner immediately.
How old are you?
I took 6.5 in IELTS, by the way.
What is your father's name?
It's none of your business, man.
What is your father's name? Describe a type of clothes you like. You should say what it is, what it looks like, how
I
often you
think
wear it,
I need to
and
skip
explain why
the
you like
video.
it so much.
Because again, we encountered the problem of what is your but why it's happening? Wonderful. Yeah, I don't want to skip the video. I just want to continue. Maybe you guys understand the problem and just help me in comment, and I will check out the code later. Just yeah, let's be a little bit more realistic about programming. These problems are quite normal. I believe I forgot something, but I don't know what is the problem right now. So okay, my bad. So we have the preparation, we have task 1, we have task 2, and the last thing that I want to do, I don't want to make this video longer. I think I don't know how much time does it is. So I want to, instead of these printing, you have 1 minute to think about it, I want to make them like examiner. I mean, we want to listen to these command. For example, now you have to start, now you have 2 minutes, now, and something like that. So I want to implement a function named talk, and it take a text file, and there is a wait option here, and we just need to simply, yeah, you can, guys, instead of finding for input box and play button always, I mean continuously, you can simply specify them as a global variable, as you, I hope to be familiar with Python. So I don't want to do that because I just want to keep it simple. So first it needs to find, then need to click. So okay, txt, we need to be, for txt it should be here, and then we need to only click on play button. So we don't want to, there is no press enter and other thing. We need to expect how much time does it take, for example, and I will show you how, I mean I will explain how it works. For example here, so I want to remove this part because it didn't work actually. for example, here after preparation, I mean in task 1, I want to say that something like we are in task 1, good luck, for example. And for time, we know that it takes, for example, something like 3 or 4 seconds. I just put 5 seconds because it needs to be converted to the audible file. So it takes time, as you know. Let me put it for 6. Okay, let's just check it. Oh, what happened? I need to increase this time. That's why I made it dynamic, because we need to increase and decrease the waiting time between our process. Depends on our internet connection, as you can see. So string object cannot be interpreted as integer. Oh God. Yeah, I'm not okay right now. I'm really tired, I think. I need to, yeah, time sleep for this wait, not the text. My bad. Internet problem again. It's really hard to be a programmer in my country because of this internet connection. Let me rerun the code. Oh yeah, thank you so much for this. I think I'm close to losing my camera again. So oh, what's happening? Let me rerun it again. And again, sorry guys. Sometimes it will, oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, we are in task 1, good luck.
We are in task 1, good luck.
As you saw. Then, yeah, I forgot to clear the input box, as you saw, so.
We are in task 1, good luck. Do you work or are you a student?
Yeah. So after this part, we just need to say, oh, I lost my camera. Sorry guys, and it's going to be okay. So just let me, oh, okay. Yeah, after this waiting time, we need to just clear the input box. As you saw, we had the same problem here after task 2, and I don't know how to fix it. So yeah, everything sounds okay, and I don't want to spend time on it. I think the problem is for task 1, because yeah, I don't know. Yeah, please help me in comments if you know the problem actually. So yeah, we can now have something to convert our txt into something audible so we can hear it. For example, here in task 2, For example, we can say that, yeah, we can convert all of these line into something that we can listen. Also, now you can start here. Yeah, I think 7 seconds is enough for this one. So yeah, and that's it. So I hope it is I hope it is really I can't even I'm not able to talk anymore. So I'm really tired because it's close to 4 a.m. So I hope you learned something new from this video, and if you have learned something new from me and from this video, don't forget to subscribe and like, because it really motivates me to continue my job. Continue my attempts to create video for you. It is really time consuming, it is really hard, so I need your support. And if you have any questions about this code, about this script, don't hesitate to ask, and I will answer your questions in comments or email. You can contact with me. So, and yeah, it is our speaking partner British باشه. Yeah, you can speak with your speaking partner and practice as I did for my IELTS speaking, and it really works. I know that it's really weird right now, but it really works. Don't worry, just make your own. You can find the code in description, and I wish you the best, and I hope seeing you in the next video. Good luck.